Okay, I think we are already on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Uh, I'm here for one more English immersion. As I told the guys, I'm replacing Lucas just for today. Um, and I will explain a little bit about the platform before we start. Here at Talk and Talk, we're a platform where you can practice different languages as English, Spanish, French, Italian. And it's a safe place for learning and have committing mistakes. We learn a lot every conversation. One more person go. Um, I think that's it in general about talk and talk. Hello, Abelard. Abelard.
Hello, Fernanda. Good morning, guys.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Bella.
Good morning.
Great. So, before we start with the questions, I think we can do the personal presentation to practice this part too. So, I will start with my presentation. For those who doesn't know me, I'm Fernanda. I work as a Spanish teacher, and I guide some immersions here for French and English here in Talk and Talk. So I really like to learn new languages. And for my free time, I like to spend time with my family, also watch TV shows, television. I think that's it about me in general. And what about you, Abelard? Could you introduce yourself, please?
Of course. So, my name is Abelard, but you can call me Abe. Well, so I am from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and I'm here in TNT since February of this year, if I remember well. And I am a tech guy, so I'm here to improve my English for my looking for a new job. And what else? I am a nerd, so I like to play video games, watch movies and TV series. That's it. That's me.
Oh, great. Thank you, Abby. But can I call you Abby, right? Okay. Thank you, Abby. What about you, Mateus?
Hello, my name is Matheus. I'm 34 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm an economist. I'm married. I have no children and no pets. I like traveling and Japanese food, for example. Yeah, and don't like coffee and beer. It's a different. And I'm start to learn English for new opportunities in the job market. That's it.
I also don't like coffee, Mateus. We are together. I don't like. The
Yeah,
maximum is that I drink with milk, but it's really difficult to drink with milk.
for
I
me,
don't
not
like
with
so.
milk. I don't like.
Okay, great. Uh, Thank you, Matheus, for presentation. And what about you, Iago?
Hello, everyone. My name is Iago. I'm 28. I'm from Apoiarés, a small town in Ceará. Um, I'm married. I have 7 cats in my house. I am with three. That's one right here. She's white, so you probably can see her. That's another right here, and another here with me in my desk. Um, I work as an instructional designer and I like to read my free time. I like coffee, but I only drink in the morning. It's the only hour that I drink coffee, and I only drink with milk, but I like my coffee really strong and bitter.
Oh, uh, great, Iago. Your cat always appears in the conversations, right? Okay. And now, Ricardo.
Hello, guys. Have a wonderful day. Well, I drink coffee. Uh, that's weird, né? Normally, I just drink when I go to the office and Monday to Friday in my house. But at weekend, I didn't. I just remember about it. So I don't remember. Sometimes I drink when I have a visit to my house or other stuff. But that's weird. It's more apt because the people in the offices used to drink coffee, and so and I don't drink alcohol. That's a little weird. It's not because the alcohol. It's just because I don't like the taste. I don't know. I try to drink a lot of times, and the people used to love uh, what people that don't have uses drink alcohol drink and I just they use it to mention, oh, go ahead and drink this one because it's a wonderful. A long time ago, since the Brahma bottle Brahma and the Skull can and the I don't know original Antarctica and the I don't know the beer from another country, but unfortunately or not, never it's like I never liked it from this taste. So in this case, I kept just drinking another kind of drugs like soda and the some cans. I'm married. I have a daughter, and the I don't have seven cats, but I have two. My friends Kinji and Pudim. That's it.
Oh, great, Ricardo. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, guys.
Um, so guys, I will start with the questions. As I mentioned today, we are going to talk about Brazil, traveling in this country, traveling through Brazil. So here the first question. What do you enjoy most about traveling within Brazil? I think maybe the diversity of places you go, cultures, even if here we are, uh, even if in the same country, I think we have a lot of possibilities of places to travel. So I think it's a good thing. You can go to a place that is more cold or to the beach to enjoy this place. So I think this diversity is really good here in Brazil, in my opinion. And what about you, Iago? What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy the most about traveling within Brazil?
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same that you said, the diversity that we have, the places that we can go. But I really like to travel to eat and to know some uh, cultural plates, I think. That's the term. I don't know. I'm not sure. But but I like to travel to try new food. So that's my favorite thing. And I think that in Brazil, if you go to even a close state to where you live, you will always find a new thing to try because we have a diversity of everything that we can imagine of, I don't know, rice and bean can be very different from state to state, you know. Like for example, in the northeast where I live, every state has a different way to do baião de dois, that it's something really basic that we eat. And every state right around here has a different way to do it. So I really like the difference of cultures that we have.
Oh, Great. And do you think your state is the state that do better by altitude? That your city?
I'm not sure because even in Ceará, depending where you eat, o baião de dois can be very different, you know? So I really don't know. I don't know. I like to eat almost everything. I don't have any restriction. So I'll probably like everything.
Oh, great. I understood. And now, Mateus, what do you think about this question?
I think that the different natural beauties that we have, the very receptive and friendly peoples, and the different incredible foods, for example, and many other good things. So for me, I think so.
And normally, when you travel, you try new foods in the other states,
Yeah,
the traditional food.
yeah, I like, but I'm allergic in of the seafood, shrimp, and it's a little difficult for uh, to eat new foods. So expand my new food. So I like.
Okay. So, oh, that's great. Um, and what about you, Ricardo, about this question?
Well, I believe that we Brazilians, no? Us Brazilians, we are a privileged person because, well, Brazil is a wonderful country. There are a lot of nature beauties and the warm people. Huh? Sometimes one of them steal something from you, but the most part of the time, the people use it to, uh, I don't know, good persons and the uh, that are friendly and the well, it's very recognized for the foreigners now because they love the Brazilian culture about it. No? Sometimes Brazil uh, have more respect from people from another country actually than Brazilians, but at general, the people used to uh, became I don't know, uh, I forgot the name in English, but yeah, receive well the people at general, foreigners and the Brazilians. And as I told you, now, Brazil is a wonderful country. It's possible to uh, visit a lot of different perspectives. Now, if you are a cosmopolitan person, you could visit São Paulo and go to the bars, theaters in a lot of different situations. And for example, Rio de Janeiro, because it's a mix from uh, cultural events and the nature too, or I don't know, different place when talk about the nature because yeah, for example, uh, Fernando de Noronha in the I don't know, we have so different places and the one of the best from each other. I don't know. It's hard to choose just one. So in this case, uh, unfortunately, it's not so cheap, né? Because sometimes it's more expensive uh, travel inside of Brazil than another country. Sometimes, for example, I go to the Uberlândia. It's just for working. I don't visit, né? And the the plan the travel is more expensive than my mother visited Fortaleza and the less waste less money. That's so weird sometimes. Né? And for example, a friend of mine visited Chile and the waste less money from me that visited Rio Grande do Norte. And yeah, I know that Brazil is a big country, and sometimes the the airplane waste more gas and the other stuffs, but sometimes it's weird when talk about Europe, for example. That's it.
Oh, great, Ricardo.
I talk a lot, I'm sorry.
And okay. And now, Abby.
Well, I agree with you all. You you share parts of that I like to travel here in Brazil, but the main kind of the, my favorite uh, act to travel here in Brazil is about the food. I like to try different kinds of dishes and spices. So for me, when I go out, I travel for to some location. The first thing that I try is about a, a, a different dish, and I like to try the the local brands of beer too, because for me this is the most uh, how I say, I forgot the word, but the experience to try new beers for me and my girlfriend is the main thing we do in 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 trips that we do. But that's it. You share a lot of things that I like, but for me the main thing is about food and beers, brand of beers, local beers.
Great. And you have a specific beer you drink that you prefer in these trips?
Well, I like the IPA beer, so I don't have a favorite brand of beer, but my favorite kind of beer is IPA.
Great.
Some session with IPA is good too.
Great. Okay.
I like bitter beers like Iago said about coffee. I like it more bitter beers.
Yeah, great. Abby, I will continue with you. Could you please read the next question and answer the question number 2?
For sure. Which regions or cities in Brazil have been your favorite to visit? Well, I always heard about Ubatuba in São Paulo, and I never went until 2022, when I went on my birthday day, and I love that place. So I I went there in every year since 2020 and 22, but I like the beach of Northeast too. So it's a little difficult to talk about a favorite place to visit because Brazil have so many beautiful places, and I need to to know a lot yet because Brazil is a large country and we had in a variety of, I don't know, environment to 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 know to enjoy to try. So I think it's difficult to talk and answer this question because a favorite place it's too difficult to choice.
Okay, Ricardo. Thank you, Ab, for your answer. And Matheus, what do you think about this question?
Yes, I agree with Ricardo. It's very difficult to choose one place or one region. But I think the south of Brazil is incredible. Is Serra Gaúcha has cities with a lot of uh, tourism and gastronomy and the very very places and many Gramado in the south is very good city. Many attractions in the city, the uh, light, the Christmas light, Natal luz, makes the city like a party. And in another region, the north, I think that Maceió is a wonderful city and have many wonderful bits. So for incredible for me. It's a place is very good place. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. So that it's like difficult choosing just one place because here in Brazil we have really good cities, places to visit, a really good diversity. I agree. And what about you, Iago, about this question?
Yeah, I agree that it's difficult to choose a place that as your favorite, but I think that my favorite place that I visited and I want to go back is Belém in Pará. It's beautiful. It's the food is amazing. I I don't know. They have the best ice cream ever. Cairo ice cream. It's amazing. They have uh, Romeo and Juliet ice cream that it's amazing. It's really good. And the food there it's amazing because you see all the kinds of different things that you can imagine. One thing there is that it's not very common. They sell, for example, coxinha de frango. They have unha de caranguejo because it's with the meat of the crab and it's called unha because it has one side of the pole on the on one side in the coxinha. It's really good. The nail, yes. The nail. It's amazing and it's a beautiful place. And if you like to go to know beautiful places, you can go to Kombu Iceland. They have beautiful places there. If you like culture, you have a lot of museums there. It's amazing too. So yeah, probably Belém, I would say. But I like other cities.
Oh, great, Iago. I really liked your answer. And now I think it's Ricardo. We are answering the question number 2. Ricardo, you're there?
Yeah, I
Sorry.
he's right. Okay.
Okay.
Number 3, Stefan.
2.
Number 2. Well, I would like to visit all entire country, né? And maybe I would like to visit. I could mention Fernando de Noronha, Bonito, and I believe that Amazon could be that's wonderful places. But well, I as I told you, I there are so many places, beautiful places in Brazil. So I mentioned just three, but I could mention a lot of. That's it.
Oh, great, Ricardo. Um, so guys, I think I go for one more question first you answer. And let me see. Um, I, ah, the question number 6, I think. What do you think makes Brazil unique compared to other countries? In my opinion, I think that it's like the combination of our culture and our natural beauty in the places we have here. And also the sympathy of the Brazilian people, I think is something really special too. Um, Even we have a lot of problems, of course. For example, here in São Paulo, we have a lot of violence. I live here in São Paulo, so unfortunately, we have this some bad things, but I think we have a lot of good things too here in Brazil. So, in my opinion, these are one of them. The sympathy of Brazilian people, also the beauty of our country. I think we that's it. And what about you, Matheus? What do you think about this question?
And for 6 or 5? 6?
Um, 6.
6. And what do you think? So? I think the people, the people. Uh, I think that we are very welcome, friendly peoples, and make the peoples around us feel good. For example, we have a wonderful way of a relation to other peoples and tourists, for example. So it's for me is the main difference of our Brazilian peoples. That's it.
And you think the people from other countries normally like the Brazilian people, Matheus?
Sorry.
In your opinion, the foreigners, people that come from other countries, normally like the Brazilian people?
I think that the peoples or countries more I don't know in English afastado, but the Brazilian peoples have more the way is different, so more receptive, have a the Brazilian way. It's a don't have in any place in the world. uh, for me it's a very different.
Yeah, I agree. I really like here the Brazilian people. We are really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, great. And what about you about this question? Question number 6.
Well, I have to agree. The main uh, thing that makes us unique is about our people. We are welcoming and warming because the Brazilian way, to do the things, to welcome the people, to achieve some things, to try some things. So I think the people are the main special, the main thing is special in Brazil because our Brazilian way are welcoming and warming people.
Oh, great. I agree. And what about you, Ian?
Yeah, I was trying to to think in something different to say, but I have to agree that we are welcome and warm people, and I think that Brazilians really make an effort to understand other other people that come from other countries. I think that we make a really big effort to make these people comfortable when they are here. And yeah, I think that also because mostly we are very passionate about things. For example, I who likes football, I don't know if for who likes football is the same in other countries, but I think that it's not. Uh, the artists that come from international artists that come to here always says that Brazil's have the best audience to because when you when you see some performance of an artist in other country and the people are there just looking for the artist and they not even sing the song, and the Brazilians are very passionate about things. I think that's why um we are very known for that, you know.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Uh, I agree. And now, Ricardo. Ricardo, are you there?
I'm sorry, I received a phone call. Uh, well, I have to go. I'm sorry, but have a wonderful day
Ah,
for everyone. Bye bye.
okay, Ricardo, bye.
Bye bye.
Uh, Great, guys. So,
It just
everybody.
happened. Yesterday, I passed the same case. I was in the middle of the immersion and I have had some unforeseen event here, and I need to. I
Oh,
have to leave.
it was
Okay.
from your job?
No, no, it's a personal problem here. So
Ah,
I had to leave the immersion, same as
ah,
Ricardo today, but it happened.
yeah, yeah. It's life sometimes that we need to leave earlier. Uh, Uh, so here I think we can go for the question number 7. How do you prefer to travel between cities in Brazil? By car, bus, plane, or another method? I think it depends, in my case, it depends a little bit where, because if it's a place that is near, I prefer to travel by car, or bus. But if it's really far, prefer to travel by plane if it's possible. I think that's it for me. And what about you, Iago?
Yeah, so for me, we usually travel more by bus, and when we want to visit, for example, a state nearby. In July, for example, we went to Natal by bus. It was fine. It's 9 hours travel, so you go at night. You don't miss anything, you know. Just a little bit of sleep. I can't sleep when I'm traveling. For me, it's very hot, so I just miss a little bit of sleep, but that's fine. We can rest when you go home. But and for states that are more far away, we go by plane. Yeah, I think that's it. We usually don't travel by car because I don't drive. My husband doesn't drive either. We don't have a car. I don't know how to drive. I don't have a driver's license yet. Um, So we usually go by bus or plane, depends on the destination.
Here in my house is the same. We don't have a car. So the last trips we did, just my husband and I, we went by bus because it's not so expensive. It's comfortable. I like, and also I have difficulties for sleeping in the bus. So if it's not so far, I think it's okay. No problem. And now, Ab, uh, in which way do you prefer traveling?
Before I answer this question, I have to agree with you. I understand you, Fernanda and Iago, about when you said about the driver's license you don't need it, because nowadays you don't need to have, because we have Uber. So when you need to travel or go to somewhere, you just call an Uber or similar apps to be there to drive to trip to travel. But I have to disagree about the bus, the comfort of bus. If I remember well, my last trip by bus, it was in 2017, I believe. I went to Bahia, and I went to bus by bus. In that bus, which I don't know how to say this in English, but it's não é leito, leito. And I arrived there every, I don't know, in, in pain with all my body, and I decided from now on, from that specific travel, uh, and now on to travel by plane. But I like to travel by car, depending of the location. If it's here near here on my from my home, I pretend to to be to travel by car, because I can uh, I can get my dogs with me. So in general, when I plan a trip, a travel, I plan to go by car, because I can get my dogs with me. Uh, and that's it. I prefer to drive by car, and when it's far, I go by plane.
Mm, I understand. Yeah, and about the bus, I understand too, because sometimes it can be a little bit not so good. Um, ah, Great. Guys, I think we have time for one more question. Um, I think the question number ah, 8. Are there any Brazilian festivals or local events you would recommend? Mm, I think here Rock in Rio, a lot of people come to go to this festival, so maybe it's a good one. And also we have here Carnival, that is a big party and maybe something funny for some people. So I thought about this too. And we also have some local events, more specific for more specific regions. So it's an option too for the people come. And what about you, App? Do you have any other recommendation?
Well, I have some. I was trying to remember here. I think Christmas light in Gramado is a good one to try. I don't went there yet, but I plan to go next year. Oktoberfest in Blumenau. It's a nice festival to go. I went there in 2022, I believe, and it was amazing. It was on my it was one of my funny trips I did in the last year with my friends. What else? Uh, Rock in Rio, I have to agree with you. I go since I went there since 2019. I went 2022. I went this year, and I I voucher already for 2026 my package. So here near here from Belo Horizonte, we had some festivals in Tiradentes, in Lavras Novas, some local festivals about wine, about beer. So Brazil had so many kinds of local festivals that we need to know, to try. So in general, my suggestions it's about Christmas Light, Oktoberfest, Rock in Rio, and uh, have one too in São Tomé das Letras. I don't know if you heard about. It's a mystic city here in countryside of Minas Gerais, and every year they have two kinds of big festivals there. One is about reggae music. It's called São Tomé das Letras Festival, and the other it's about local culture, with foods and drinks. I forgot the name of the festival, but uh, these suggestions is about the festivals I I go already, and I like to 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 try to know in the case.
Oh, Abby knows a lot of festivals recommendations. I like it. Your answer.
I like to go to festivals.
Great, great. I see. Oh, and you guys, yeah, do you have other recommendations?
I specifically about festival or local events, I'm not sure, but I really like São João. So, for example, in Ceará, we have in Maracanaú a really big festival of São João. I never went because it's really big, so it bothers me a little bit being in a big place, very crowded. Um, but it seems nice. But I, I, from my hometown, Baturité, they have a festival now of food, gastronomy, because they have in the mountains area around my hometown, they have the coffee route. I think that's the term. Then you can visit a lot of farms in a lot of cities that produce coffee. It's really nice. We did that 2 years ago, I think. Um, and I don't know, I think that I was thinking about a specific place that if you come to Ceará, you should try to go. That is Beach Park, the biggest aqua park in South America. It's amazing there. It's really fun if you like it. Of aqua park, you probably will like Beach Park. It's really good. It's a nice place to go. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't remember festivals or locals events in specific, but I think that São João for me is everything everywhere.
Iago, I miss hear what you are talking about. What aqua park you said?
Beach Park.
Beach Park.
Beach park.
I think that it's in Aquiraz, a city nearby Fortaleza.
I understand. Thank you.
I want to visit Beach Park. It's I want to visit Beach Park. I want to know the São João. It's my plans. But for me, it's the Natal Luz, the light Christmas in Gramado is it's very beautiful. I went it four times, so it's very very good. Especially if you have childrens or kids, it's so better. And Rock in Rio, I'm from Rio. Rock in Rio is a very good event. It's so many attractions, so it's really really good. Um, I think so. That's it.
Oh, great. So guys, I think I'm not do more questions as we have some minutes to finish. I would like to know your opinion about the immersion. Personally, I really like the questions today that Lucas prepared for us. I think it was really good subject. I I feel that I have a lot of things to know yet, to a lot of places to go yet here in Brazil. So this immersion made me want more to visit, to travel through Brazil. So I think it was really good. And for you, Mateus, you said it was your first time this immersion, right?
Yeah. For me, it was very very good to improve my listen. It's very important for me, and I learned some new words, and I got to know each other a little bit better. So what the good things the different cities of the Brazil. So it's very very good for me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for participating. I really liked your answers, your opinions, and I also every version I always learn a lot, so it's really good. And for you, Iago, how was today's conversation?
Yeah, it was really nice. I really like when we can talk about other things that are not work related because we can improve our English in other ways. So it was a nice topic to talk about it. We have such amazing places in Brazil that we always want to go everywhere. I wish it was cheaper traveling around here.
Yeah, I agree with you. It would be really good for us to visit more places. And now, Ab, how was for you today's conversation?
Well, it was good. It is always good to be here talking with you. And the subject today is something that I love to do. I love to travel, and I think when we are here talking about something that we like, mm, it's more flo- flowing the conversation. So I believe I am trying to schedule the immersions with subjects that I like. So for me, it's being more easy to talk. And I believe that here in Brazil we have a variety of places and uh, cultures and dishes and what else to try to know to to live during our life. So someone said about it's more extensively travel inside Brazil from outside. I have to agree with that affirmation because some place here in Brazil, like someone said about Fernando de Noronha too, it's too expensive to travel, but I don't know how to say this name, but vale a pena. I recommend it. It's in on my wish list of travel. Meet Fernando de Noronha.
Normally you travel how I forgot in English. Quantas vezes você viaja por ano, Albert?
Well,
Sorry for asking in
when I was working, normally I pretend to travel around 4 times per year, but nowadays I am unemployed looking for recollocation in my area, so I pretend to travel at max 1 time per year. But I believe this year I had some trips planned already, and until now I believe I traveled 4 or 5 times until now. But next year, if I keep this position in I keep this situation unemployed, searching for recollocation in my area, I pretend to travel at max one time.
Okay, and I hope you find soon your collocation.
Thanks.
So that's it, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you liked the conversation. Thank you, Mateus, Iago, and Abelard for this conversation. Hope you have a great day, and also hope you to see you again in other immersions here for English. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.